Welcome to Fish Chick, I'm Charles. Today's episode, we're going to do a little twist on seafood cooking. We are going to produce a healthy shrimp and grits with some surprise ingredients. So come in a little closer and I'll show you what I've got. Well, our ingredients call for, I'm using organic cauliflower. It calls for Cajun seasoning. The butter I'm using, I usually use organic, but now I've switched to pure Irish butter. This is excellent because it's 100% from cows grazed in green pastures, totally grass-fed from Ireland. We've got raw shrimp from the ocean. We've got finely shredded Parmesan cheese. Granted, it's not 100% healthy. Some good sea salt and fresh cloves of garlic. So we're going to get this all together, put it in the food processor, and we're going to cut our cabbage up, our cauliflower, and going to put it in a steamer, and then we're going to get it all together. So this is the magic ingredient that's going to create grits, and I think you're in for a treat. So let's get started. The recipes with the ingredients will be listed in the links below, and I'll give you all the proper proportions of your seasoning, your butter, garlic, and so forth. So we're going to start peeling this. We'll get it in small parts, and we're going to put it in our strainer. And we're going to, in our steamer rather, but it's a strainer basket. And we're going to go ahead and steam it just until she's tender. So this is going to taste awesome. This serving will make enough for 2 people. All right, cauliflower's all done. We'll trim it a little more. We're ready to put this in the steamer and get this going. And in the meantime, we're going to dry our shrimp down, pat it down dry as we can, make it damp, and then we're going to immerse it in the Cajun seasoning. It's going to give an awesome flavor to the shrimp. We'll put all the cauliflower in here now. I've got this about half full of water for steam. All right, we'll put a cover on this while it steams and get that going. Well, we've chopped up our garlic, the large clove. It's in here. We're going to pad this shrimp down now. Spread it out a little bit. Just pat it dry. Okay. And then we'll get this all in the bowl. They're still moist, of course. You're not going to get all of it out. And then Cajun seasoning. So we're just going to mix this up until we get a nice coating. And this is 1 pound of raw from the ocean shrimp. No farm raised. So we're trying to make this as healthy as possible and something that's reasonably attainable at the store. Okay. Is this not delicious? The smell is just ridiculous. And now we're going to put 2 tablespoons of this butter in a cast iron skillet, get it nice and hot, and then we're going to put that in there and we're going to turn them over. So as soon as they get nice and pink, they're cooked. We don't want to overcook them. We're going to take them out. All right, we'll put out 2 tablespoons. Might have to put a little more in here. I'm going to get this nice and hot. Oh, those cauliflower are coming along just fine. This Irish butter is healthy for you, all totally from grass-fed cows. This is going to create a nice broth that we might add a little bit of it when we add it to the blender to get the consistency. We're saving the water as well from the steamer in case we've got to add it to the mixture to get just right. Well, the pan is sizzling and it's time to put the shrimp in. Oh yeah. Boy, if you guys could smell this. It's about as rich as it gets. And this particular butter that I'm using is Irish cream, and this is they make it in two versions. They make salted and unsalted. I picked the unsalted, again, in an effort to be as healthy and as just healthy conscience. Some people can't have a lot of salt. I don't like a lot of salt. So we're going to give it about a minute on each side, a minute or two, till we get it just the way we want it. Ain't nothing like cooking on a cast iron skillet. I just tested the cauliflower and she's not fork tender yet. This takes nothing to produce. This is the longest part of the whole recipe, is just quick cooking the shrimp and steaming the cauliflower. Now, if you want to, you can also bake the cauliflower, but that takes a little bit longer. Oh yeah, she's getting there. You don't want to cook them too much. These are large. I want them to stay looking large. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my goodness, if I had a plate of macaroni, there goes healthy on the door. Yeah, we're almost there. We've only got it on medium heat. All right, time to take it off. Take that off the heat. Oh yeah, we'll just let these cool here for just a little bit. We'll see how these cauliflower. Oh yeah, they're getting it. Beautiful. Yeah, they're fork tender. Okay, we're ready to go. Now we're going to take our hot cauliflower. That is. These are going to break up real fast. Beautiful. We're going to add a couple of tablespoons of butter to this. Oh yeah, that'll melt right up. Our garlic is in here, and then we're going to salt it to taste. I omitted adding salt originally to my shrimp. I want to leave that as the end product. So we're going to get this ready and just pulsate it a little bit until we get the desired consistency. And we will add a little more of that water that we steam the cauliflower in, just in case we have to add it to this. This is a good, healthy substitute to grits. So for all of us that are calorie conscious, this is the way to go. You can even add a little bit of milk to this to make this more creamy if you so desire. Oh yeah. Oh, this looks just right. Just right. And the flavor from that water from the cauliflower really adds to it. Oh yeah. Now we got it. So we're going to pour this in a bowl and get it all ready. So this is ready now. And now we're going to get a bowls and we're going to make portions, and we're going to put the shrimp that have just been cooked and resting on top of each one, and then we'll salt it to taste. Now for the moment we've been waiting for. We'll scoop a portion size. This is creamy like mashed potatoes. Oh yeah. We'll make just little portions. I probably want a little bit more on the cauliflower, but you can't go wrong. And then, oh yeah. Oh, this is, oh my goodness. Now to finish it off, we'll put a little bit of salt, just a little bit. And I'm using sea salt. And then of course, I love it, Parmesan. Oh, look at this. Is this not delicious? Oh yeah. We're gonna taste this right now. The moment of truth has arrived. We're gonna taste this. The cheese is melting nice. I'm almost ready to shut the camera off and then show you how it disappeared. This is beyond ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. This is one of my best creations. I'm going to pat myself on the back. And you know the best thing? It's healthy. Look at this. We use pure shrimp from the ocean. Can't get better than that. Pure protein. Not farmed. Cauliflower. And if you can spend, it was only $3.46 a head versus, I think it was like $2.40 or $2.50 at Walmart for a regular head of cauliflower. Splurge the dollar. Be healthy. It doesn't take much to turn an unhealthy dish into something that's really remarkable. We use all good healthy ingredients, sea salt, we got Cajun seasoning. Put a little bit of heat in it. Put a little excitement in your life. We cheated. Sorry, I'm sure you can get organic versions of this, but I grabbed this because I didn't see anything else close to it. Parmesan cheese is what you want on this. It tastes the best. And that Irish butter is, try it guys, I think you're gonna like that. It's extremely creamy and sweet, naturally sweet, and it's all from grass-fed cows. So this is number 3 because I can't stop. Look at this. Does that not make your mouth water? Well, there you go, guys. Healthy shrimp and grits. This didn't take long at all. The longest process in this recipe, give it time to steam it. You can bake it. It takes about an hour to bake until it's really fork tender. And then, you know, you can, like I said, you can doll this dish up. I could have added a little bit of milk in here, organic, 2%. Wouldn't hurt. And it does make it even more creamy like mashed potatoes. But I kind of wanted to keep more closer to the consistency of grits. Hence the name, little gritty. So I didn't want it totally creamy where it's flowing out. So milk might have worked against it. You have to really be careful there. If you wanted to add more butter, all power to you. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Be looking for this video and we'll have more upcoming healthy videos in the series. Again, for you guys that are new, thanks so much for tuning in. We've got a lot of great recipes coming down the pike. Hit that subscribe button, be part of the family. We do food videos, cooking, and reviews on Monday called Munchy Mondays. Tuesday, we have our chatting session from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock Central Time. And Fridays or Saturdays, we have our fishing related videos. And upcoming on Saturdays, we'll be having all kinds of cooking and tackle reviews. So guys, thanks so much for taking the time out to join me. I'm gonna chow down and finish this before it gets cold. And we'll see you on the next one. God bless you.